Okay, that's everybody. Super. We're ready to move into our demonstration.
Huh? Okay.
Mike is going to demonstrate doing a goblet or slash wine glass or whatever you choose to call it. I'm going to try and duplicate. I can't look at the camera. I'm going to try and duplicate this one that I made a couple weeks ago. With it, right, so it turns up with a thin stem. So I tried it. And this is a piece of sassafras. And tonight I'm going to turn a piece of
Paper birch.
Paper birch. We're going to see how that works. It's green. Okay. So I don't know what to tell you other than I'm going to try and do this. Actually, what I do is I'll get myself a spot. I'm probably going to use 2.5 inches for the cup part. And then I usually do, sometimes I'll do the stem first, second after I get the cup, so that I turn the center part once I have those two parts done so I can get things on their way.
Did anyone else lose the picture?
I'm trying to get that off of there and it isn't going.
Okay.
There it goes. Where'd the Logitech go? Come on, right there. What the hell's going on here? Close that for that.
Logitech looks like it disconnected for some reason.
All right.
Disconnected.
Yeah.
Pick one of the other ones, I guess.
Let's go back here.
Back again.
Why does it have to make a noise?
I'll disconnect and reconnect. The seems to work, isn't it? He's up your arm. Or is that you?
That's you over there.
So we've got 3 cameras, and we're going to have one's overhead that's going to be fixed as long as it works.
Still not
and
there.
the other 2 will probably zoom in and out to try to keep the picture interesting.
It's not there.
And we've got one guy that's switching between cameras.
There it is.
See how well this
There it is. But it's Mike Lebo.
puts the.
Yeah.
There you go.
I can't get rid of Mike.
And when the video doesn't want to work, we get a picture of Mike. So
All right, so let's close this. Come on, close. All right, let's go down here and get that. Now let's come back on again. There we go. All right. Yeah.
we're giving up on the overhead.
Okay, so I'm going to try and turn the top part first. I'm going to try and run somewhere around 1,300 RPMs.
Should I try the other one? Mitch? There you go. Now shoot.
I'm just using a 3/8" spindle gouge. Right, I'm taking your mask off. And see, that didn't take me very long to do that part of it. What are you making there, the base or the top? This is the top.
Can you folks hear him speak?
Better if I have my helmet on.
Not too well.
He took his mask off. He has his COVID shot.
Yeah, so at this point I would,
You don't need safety.
you my stacking to get it nice and smooth. then at this point, I'll take the tailstock off and the inside of the cup off. Change.
What are you gonna use for a tool, Mike?
I'm going to use that same spindle gouge.
1/4-inch spindle gouge?
It's a 3/8.
3/8 spindle gouge.
And the center hole is already there from the tailstock being in there, so I'm okay with that. And then at this point, I would take, I have this drill bit, epoxy
Put it in the camera.
into a handle.
Oh,
Okay,
there you, there it is.
Camera we have. So I'm just gonna use this, and then I just put a little magnet on here so I know how deep I wanna go.
Ooh. Zoomed in a bunch. There you go, right there.
Yeah, I never do that.
Because I don't have any, this is as long as it is, I have to take small cuts, just bring this out.
That's the best.
Yeah.
I think so.
He's not cutting, he's good.
I didn't see what tool we have.
You ever use a hook tool for that, Mike?
I haven't had any luck with the hook tool. In fact, I think that's the hook tool right now. For you safety people out there, just turn your head the other way. I know I don't have my goggles over. Nobody can see that anyway.
Nobody wants to see you.
For those of you who are proficient with a hook tool,
See,
it was indicating that that would be a good application.
he started to turn that to go in. And he, it jammed just a yeah. Mhm.
What's the cause of the vibrations?
Just the length of it.
And that's the first cut it's made.
I don't know if you can see how it starts wobbling a little bit.
Jim's there to rescue.
Those of you who do much spindle turning, this might also be a good application for
Eddie rest.
any rest.
It sounds like every once in a while you catch, Mike, do you?
What's that?
Sounds like you get a little catch every once in a while.
Yeah.
I can get the same kind of
That's my
spiral
point.
things off my tool. They're cut out. They're all I'll scrape into
Trying
it.
this with a nice piece of green wood. Hopefully have it turn a little better. The purpose of that drill is it puts a hole in there and then I know when I'm at the bottom. I get to the bottom of that hole.
Great picture. If we go to a view, regular, if we go to the speaker view, will it give us a better view? Huh? No. Yeah. I thought maybe he'd be making enough noise we could see it. So Mike, on that grind on that, is that a fingernail grind or what?
Yes.
What's the grind look like? Put it in the camera. That one behind you.
Put it on the tool rest. Put it on the tool rest, Mike.
Just put it on the tool rest.
See that?
I rotate it. There you go.
That work?
Yep.
Okay, now I'm going to use a negative rake scraper to work on the inside, smooth it out a little bit.
You all know what a negative rake scraper is?
Okay. You can see that the stuff you get out of there is just a really fine shading.
What wall thickness are you targeting?
What wall thickness you going for, Mike?
Right now, I'm probably close to a 1/4 inch.
What are you targeting?
I'm going to try and get down to about an 1/8, but might be tough. Getting a lot of vibration.
It's an over there, hold it for me.
It's the diagonal. But he's cutting it right now.
Look at you, he's loaded.
Let me see if I can get rid of his head.
Hey, what's that?
He turned that real close.
There. Yeah.
Should get to that.
Yeah. I'm a little afraid of it. I don't know now.
I don't see the usual symbol for mute and stuff.
Linda and Barry, would you please mute and keep coming in?
I can't see how to do that. We're trying to. How do you do
No,
that?
he's asking you to mute.
How do you mute? We can't find the mute button.
On the
Turn your volume
bottom
off.
of the screen, bottom left of the screen on my computer, there's a thing that says mute. Just click on it. No,
Not there.
Okay,
We're gonna do sand the inside now, Mike.
yeah, I'm gonna sand the inside. Generally, I have
And
my-
try Alt D. Alt D sometimes mutes.
Nope.
Alt A on mine.
The other thing you can do is go over top of your own face and up on the right that should say mute or unmute with the mouse.
You have to click on that picture.
Yeah, you got it.
You got it.
Does that scraper have the angles that Jim put on one a couple months ago?
What's the angle? What's the included angle on that, Mike? On that scraper? We're gonna measure it for you, Larry.
Thanks.
Dan, you wanna see me put some double hot steel wool in there? See that there, so-
It's got an included angle of 65. So that's in the ballpark of what we talked about.
Thank you.
We said it should be around 70 or so, so that's real close.
What kind of wood did you say that was?
It's a piece of paper birch. Actually, it's European paper birch, but that's all right. Pendulatum. Pendulatum, Betula pendulatum, as opposed to Betula peppirifera.
You make your students memorize all that.
Yeah.
He's just making stuff up at this point.
We don't know whether he's telling the truth or not.
Oh, we know.
Trust me. Family
Okay,
betulation.
so I'm gonna put some friction polish in there. I've talked to you people a couple of times that I make this. You can see that it separates, so you just shake it up a little bit, and it's back in there. It's 1/3 shellac, 1/3 denatured alcohol, and 1/3 linseed oil.
Mine never looks that good.
I sanded this down to 400 to get it nice and smooth. And a lot of times I'll just put a coat on it and then I'll spin it too. Actually, it's easy.
Oh,
I had a couple pieces go in the back.
it won't hurt it.
So why are you finishing it now?
I just finished the top part here and then you'll understand it as I get down to it. When that thin stem gets on there, I don't want to be messing around.
He speaks from my experience.
I can understand why this stool's no good. How wet's it feel, Mike? Does it feel pretty wet?
Yeah, it's quite wet.
That's good.
It's not taking this as much as sometimes someone's do. You see those spots on the wall, that's
Yeah.
finished. Yeah, that's pretty good for
Not to mention the spots on the blade.
That won't hurt it.
Okay, so at this point, I have another little thing that I do.
Can you folks hear him okay?
About half.
Yes.
You need to talk just a little bit louder, Mike.
Okay, I'm gonna put the tailstock back on. Okay. And then I got a tennis ball. And I'll put inside the cup there. And then I'll put the cone on my one-way thing here.
What kind of lathe do you have there?
Turn connector for about 3 more weeks.
You have to say it a little louder, Mike.
Turn craft for about 3 more weeks.
Then what?
He's buying a Laguna.
Ah,
What'd you say, 12/16?
Yeah, it's a 12/16 with an extension on the bed, and then you can turn up to 16-inch bowls on the outside.
Can you recenter the turning into the center of the image there?
Can I, what?
Reg got it out of the center there. Going the wrong way, Reg. There you go.
A little bit more. Excellent. Thank you very much.
Okay, I'm gonna try and turn the base down a little bit here, just get a rough idea where I'm gonna go with it.
You wanna- There you go. There you go. Right there, Reg.
It's similar.
What did he say the finish was that he put on there?
It's, they call it friction polish. Something that I make. It's 1/3 denatured alcohol, 1/3 linseed oil, and 1/3 shellac. You got that?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
that's food safe?
no. No, if I wanted to use this one's just to set around. If I wanted to use this for food safety, there's other finishes that you can put on here. Salad bowl.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. I didn't think that was food safe. Okay.
Yeah, actually, I think anything's food safe after it cures.
It is.
Okay.
The trick would be that it wouldn't tolerate water or liquid.
It'll
That's
tolerate water,
shellac.
but it won't tolerate any alcohol.
Yeah.
Well, shellac always stains with water.
Yeah.
You know, if you
Yeah.
get water on shellac.
Yeah.
So to take the center out, I have a small skew here, and I just go in there with a sealing cut.
There you go.
How much pressure do you put on that tennis ball?
Just enough to keep everything steady.
So you don't make it mushroom, it's just a matter of just some pressure.
No.
Yeah.
No, the overhead's not working. That's yours. So Michael, you're not gonna bring the whole thing down,
Not yet.
the whole length?
Not yet.
Okay,
I'm gonna work my way back.
okay.
Is it an illusion of the camera, or is that cup starting to wobble a little bit in your tennis ball attachment?
Is it starting to wobble a little bit?
I don't think so.
It was wobbling.
It was wobbly when I was cutting the center out, so it does have a little wobble in it.
Okay.
It's just making it challenging. It's too easy about that.
Rather now when it's thinner.
Yeah.
You're using a spindle gouge now, aren't you, Mike?
Yes.
Something I got it right.
Is there a particular reason you've chosen to use a spindle gouge instead of a skew at this point in time?
It's something I feel more comfortable with.
That's a good reason as any, to be honest.
I'm not really great with the skew, as much as I'd like to be. It's something I want to practice on. But I think that's good in there too.
You prefer to go uphill rather than downhill?
Mike, did you hear that?
No, I didn't.
He asked if you prefer going uphill than downhill.
Well, I should be going downhill all the time.
He switched over to a skew.
Yeah.
Theoretically, that puts less pressure on it.
Yeah.
Particularly if you can make it back. It's high risk, high reward things.
Hey Doug, could you mute your, we got a lot
Sorry.
of.
What do you need?
You 80 grit gouge and take it the rest of the way.
That's what I was just thinking about.
I got some 40 grit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it to one of the club meetings and auction it off.
Have you tried using an easy wood tool?
Not on that.
I tried it on this.
He knows better.
I don't think I'd want to use a scraper on there.
No,
You put a few beads in it now.
Oh,
I saw it moving when he pushed on it.
Yeah, you went right and stuff.
there's such a thing as called valor, Mike. You quit while you're ahead.
Oh! Did it disconnect?
It went back.
That's that nice green wood.
Okay.
I think I'd sandpaper at
you're
this point.
pushing too hard on that tool, Mike. You're gonna snap that.
What's that?
You're pushing too hard on the skew. Gentle cuts.
That better? Yes.
Yes. Patience is a virtue. Practice it.
I tell you what.
Base on there. So it's, really good job.
Oh. That wasn't too smart. The adrenaline rush of the woodturning. Not sure what we got going on.
Couple minutes.
Okay, so I think I'm thin enough.
He's getting out the 400 grit sand.
No, this is 120.
We have an overhead camera.
No, we don't. This one is a little bit better.
Yeah.
A little less down.
They have a camera, it's just not working.
Yeah, for some reason, you couldn't get it to work.
Okay, it's time.
You leaving us, Dan?
Yeah, I got to go do something else. I'll catch you next time.
All right.
Send up a little bit.
I'm gonna go to the other view. Let me try it again.
If you don't see it on there,
Oh, but all I could get was his picture. It's not on there now.
It's really weird.
it is. I hope I didn't do something to it and bring it over, but I can't imagine what the water would have done.
It's a long USB connection.
Yeah,
But it's cool.
Let's see.
So you people that are watching, you know that we like to do this in as many shots as we can. Just saying, because we got some equipment and we can get out there and do that.
So what are you gonna use, a parting tool?
Yeah.
Or are you gonna put shellac on it first?
Can you move the camera so we can see a little better?
Move it where?
How about that? Looks good. My wife's green. Can you explain that?
Was that Ken?
Why'd it turn green?
A little better. He's working on the bottom and all we see is the chuck.
We're looking at the same
Well,
picture.
we use
We're
the
looking
other
at the same
camera.
picture you are. We're seeing something different.
If we switch to the other camera, you'll see his elbow.
That's very pretty.
Okay, Ding. The screen wood doesn't take the
Stuff.
finish as easy.
That's all right.
Challenge for next time, probably.
Huh?
Challenge for next time.
Sure. Turn one of those things, people.
I mean, everybody should be able to do that on any size leg.
Yep.
So at this point, I'm going to take the ball out.
Whoa, no, you're not.
Off first.
No, you're not. You are. You gonna study it with your hand or what? I know, but you're gonna have to hold on to that stem or something.
Slow it down.
Oh, man, I'm getting out of the
Oh.
We're all cheering for you.
Oh. Can you straighten that up with a spindle gouge?
I got some staples you could use.
I don't know if that'll work on the stem.
Take it off using disc sander.
Hey, Mike, could one of us hold that stem while you're doing that?
Put the, oh, this stuff flexes a lot more than that other one.
It's a different wood, that's for sure. You asked for something green, that's what I gave you.
I know.
See if you can start that thing up slowly.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
As you get toward the end, you can always hold the stem as it breaks off. You think it's gonna break? Well, it's not that much in part. As they're part. No, I don't think it's gonna break. As I said, you hold the stem. Another. Try and undercut the base.
We're on your side, Mike. Right, you get ready to shut that sucker off. Say when.
Using Japanese saw at this point.
Well done.
There are a few prayers going around.
Put it over here so we can see it. I'll just switch the camera.
Switching them out. It's a different piece of wood coming.
You can see that it's done pretty close to the 1/8 inch or less.
Nice.
Right.
Well done.
Very nice.
Good job, Mike.
Good job.
You had a little better help. I'm sure it would have went smoother.
Mike, can I ask you a question about your skew grind? The grind on the skew you were doing?
Yes.
Do you use the when you're doing it on the grinding wheel, do you use the circular side of the grinding wheel? Or do you have a flat-sided grinding wheel?
No, it's got a little bit of a
Hollow grind to it.
hollow grind to it.
I bought my. Okay. I gotta do. I don't know if you can see this or not, but I bought a CBN wheel with a flat side on it specifically for grinding skews.
Yeah.
And if you see this one here with the hollow grind on it versus the flat grind that you get on a flat-sided skew, this one here with the flat side, the dead flat side, is an incredible improvement for riding the bevel on a skew. And if you're having problems on a skew with say a 35 or 40 degree included angle with a flat thing, I think you'll find that makes a huge difference to the amount of catching that you're feeling frustrated with on your skews.
Okay.
I'm just making it, just give it a shot, because for me, that made a night and day difference more than any other shape.
You want to buy me a wheel?
So, pardon?
You want to buy me a wheel?
Well, you can you can probably make a flat side somehow by flattening this out on a stone or something like that, like a hand stone. To get the point, but so I don't really care if you got it, but the point is that right at this little point, it's got to be flat. So when you're riding the bevel, if you don't do that right here, you're always going to have something that automatically digs into your piece.
Okay.
And, you know, and that's to me what the important part is, something to make it flat so you don't dig in.
So what I've done is I got a piece of MBF and mounted it on a faceplate.
Yes, exactly.
I put an 8-inch sanding disc on it. I think it's a 600.
Yes.
And I just use that to flatten my skew.
But would you agree that it makes a big difference to your?
Oh yeah, it makes a heck of a difference.
I appreciate that.
Could you say that one more time? I know what you're talking about, but how did you get rid of it? How did you get rid of the concave?
You talking to Doug or me?
You said
I used a piece of MDF on a faceplate, and then I put a piece of 600 sandpaper on it, and that just gives me a flat surface and I mount it on a lathe, and I just use it as a flattening stone.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Excellent idea.
I'm too cheap to buy a CBN wheel with a flat side on it.
Well, I agree with what you're saying, that works out very well as long as you know, all you have to do is make sure your surface is good and flat in MDF.
Yep.
But you're right.
Ken, I don't think you were here when I was mentioning about Gil Steele's tools. And for your information, he has 3 almost new.
Can't hear you, Reg.
You can't hear me? I'm sorry. How do we do that? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Better.
Ken, Gil Steele, his estate has 3 almost new easy tools. They'll probably sell for about 3/4 price.
I'm in.
Yeah, I'll let,
Ken.
they're gonna have a yard sale, and they're gonna have a day before for the wood turners. So I'll let you know when that's gonna be.
Okay. Anybody else got any more questions?
Hey, Mike, I have a question on that cone that you use on your tailstock. Could you just show that to us again?
Sure.
I'm not familiar with that, and how does it just screw onto that one way?
Yep. Okay.
Tailstock?
That's right.
Okay, so that's all it is, yeah.
It's a nice aluminum cone.
Yeah, thanks.
Any other questions? I'm sorry, Linda, you cut out and you didn't probably hear Jim's answer. Jim, you want to tell her again?
No, I did get it. I have it. I understand. Thanks.
Okay.